What's happening, innovators? The digital frontier is exploding with news, and you're tuned into the absolute frontline of it all, ChatGPT Insights. The pace of change is relentless, and if you're not plugged in, you're missing out. We've got a packed show today, bringing you the most electrifying updates that are shaping tomorrow. Get ready to have your mind blown as we dive deep into the seismic shifts happening across the tech landscape. First up, a titan of the crypto world is making a massive move onto the public stage, ready to redefine what it means to be a publicly traded digital asset exchange. We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar valuation and a strategic play that could set the trend for the entire industry. Then, we're shifting gears to another groundbreaking development in digital assets, focusing on a significant token buyback program that's sending shockwaves through the market and boosting investor confidence. This move is all about reinforcing value and showing serious commitment. But that's not all. We're also diving into the intricate details of a major regulatory filing from a key player in the crypto space, revealing their ambitious plans and the financial roadmap they're laying out for the future. Plus, we've got the latest on a strategic IPO that could unlock new avenues for growth and investment, all while keeping a close eye on market dynamics and regulatory landscapes. You absolutely do not want to miss these critical insights. Stick around because the future is unfolding right now, and we're here to break it all down for you. Make sure you're subscribed and the notification bell is on so you don't miss a single update. Let's get into it. Gemini's Nasdaq IPO aims for $317 M valuation. Gemini, the crypto exchange founded by the Winklevoss twins, is gearing up for a significant market debut with its initial public offering, IPO, on the Nasdaq. The company is targeting a valuation of up to $2.2 billion, aiming to raise approximately $316.7 million by offering 16.7 million shares at a price range of $17 to $19 per share. This move positions Gemini to become the third publicly traded digital asset exchange in the U.S., following successful IPOs by Bullish and Coinbase, signaling a growing trend of crypto firms seeking to tap into public markets. Despite the IPO, Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss will maintain substantial control, holding 94.7% of the voting power. The company's valuation is supported by a reported 45% annual revenue growth in 2024, with its top line reaching $142.2 million, and a reduction in operating loss from $311.6 million to $165.8 million year-over-year. Gemini's expansion strategy includes offering tokenized stocks, starting with MicroStrategy through a partnership with Denari, and has recently secured preliminary approval from Singapore's central bank. However, the exchange also announced the shutdown of all Canadian accounts by the end of 2024 and plans to delist Terra Luna Classic, LUNC. Gemini's filing also highlights a net loss of $282.5 million on $68.6 million in revenue for the first 6 months of the year. Goldman Sachs and Citigroup are leading the underwriting syndicate, with Morgan Stanley and Cantor as co-lead bookrunners. The IPO is contingent on SEC approval and market conditions. User impact. The market is closely watching Gemini's IPO as a barometer for the broader crypto industry's health and its potential for mainstream adoption through public markets. This is a major play for Gemini, but what else is happening in the token economy? Get ready for a deep dive into a massive token buyback that's already making waves. Sky token surges 8% amid $75 million buyback program. The cryptocurrency market is buzzing with the news that Sky token has experienced an 8% surge following the announcement of an ongoing $75 million token buyback program. This strategic initiative, designed to bolster the token's market value, involves the protocol repurchasing Sky tokens using its USDS stablecoin. Over the past 6 months, a significant portion of this $75 million fund has been deployed to reduce the circulating supply of Sky tokens, a move intended to enhance scarcity and, consequently, strengthen its market position. The buyback mechanism is a key component of the protocol's strategy to support and stabilize the token's price, demonstrating a strong commitment to its investors and the long-term health of the ecosystem. This aggressive buyback strategy is expected to create upward pressure on the token's price, making it more attractive to both existing and potential new investors. The protocol's proactive approach in managing supply and demand dynamics is a clear indicator of its focus on creating sustainable value. As the digital asset space continues to evolve, such direct interventions in the market signal a mature approach to tokenomics and investor relations. The success of this program could set a precedent for other projects looking to manage their tokens' performance and build investor confidence in a volatile market. The team behind Sky Token has emphasized that this buyback is part of a broader plan to enhance the utility and economic stability of the token, ensuring its resilience and growth potential in the competitive crypto landscape. User impact. Investors are reacting positively to the buyback, seeing it as a strong signal of the project's commitment to value appreciation and market stability. With this kind of market action, it's clear the industry is dynamic. But what exactly is Gemini filing with regulators? Let's find out. Gemini files IPO with Nasdaq under ticker GEMI. Gemini Space Station, Inc., the cryptocurrency exchange co-founded by Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, has officially submitted its S-1 registration statement with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, detailing its plans for an initial public offering, IPO, on the Nasdaq Global Select Market. The exchange intends to list its Class A common stock under the ticker symbol, GEMI. The IPO aims to offer 16.67 million shares with an expected price range of $17 to $19 per share, potentially raising up to $317 million at the higher end of the range. This offering is subject to SEC approval and prevailing market conditions, with no guarantee on the final timing or terms. Gemini and its selling stockholders have also granted underwriters a 30-day option to purchase up to an additional 2.5 million shares to cover potential overallotments. The company's filing provides a glimpse into its financial health, reporting a net loss of $282.5 million on $68.6 million in total revenue for the 6 months ending June 30. Gemini offers a suite of services including crypto exchange, custody, staking, a USD-backed stablecoin, and a crypto rewards credit card. The exchange has faced challenges, including a public dispute with J.P. Morgan and plans to cease operations in Canada by the end of 2024. Despite these, the company is expanding its offerings, recently launching tokenized MicroStrategy stock in Europe and partnering with Ripple for an XRP-backed credit card. The IPO is backed by a strong consortium of financial institutions, including lead bookrunners Goldman Sachs and Citigroup, alongside Morgan Stanley and Cantor as co-lead bookrunners, and several other major financial firms acting as bookrunners and co-managers. Gemini has stressed that the registration statement is not yet effective, and no offers to sell or solicitations to buy securities will be accepted until approval is granted. User impact. The filing provides crucial transparency into Gemini's operations and financial standing, allowing investors to make informed decisions as the company moves towards public trading. Gemini's IPO filing is packed with details, but there's another major crypto exchange making moves. Let's look at the latest IPO details from Gemini and what it means for the market. Gemini eyes $317 M raise in Nasdaq IPO amid market optimism. Crypto exchange Gemini, founded by the Winklevoss twins, has unveiled significant details regarding its upcoming initial public offering, IPO, on the Nasdaq, aiming to raise up to $317 million. The company plans to offer 16,666,667 shares of Class A common stock within a price range of $17 to $19 per share. At the top end of this range, the IPO would value Gemini at approximately $2.2 billion, positioning it as a major player among publicly traded digital asset exchanges, following the successful market entries of Bullish and Coinbase. Gemini's strategic move towards a public listing is bolstered by a strong financial performance, including a 45% annual revenue growth in 2024, which saw its revenue climb to $142.2 million, coupled with a substantial reduction in its operating loss from $311.6 million to $165.8 million compared to the previous year. This financial uptick occurs amidst a period of growing optimism for clearer U.S. regulatory frameworks for digital assets. Gemini is also expanding its product offerings, notably launching tokenized MicroStrategy stock in Europe through a partnership with Denari and exploring an XRP-backed credit card with Ripple. The company's IPO is supported by a robust syndicate of financial institutions, with Goldman Sachs and Citigroup acting as lead bookrunners and Morgan Stanley and Cantor as co-lead bookrunners, alongside a comprehensive list of other reputable financial advisors. Despite its public market ambitions, Gemini has experienced friction with traditional banking institutions, such as J.P. Morgan, which the company has publicly criticized. Gemini's financial filings reveal a net loss of $282.5 million on $68.6 million in revenue for the first half of the year, underscoring the high-growth, high-investment nature of the crypto exchange sector. The success of this IPO is anticipated to be a significant indicator of investor appetite for crypto-related companies in the public market. User impact. Industry analysts suggest that Gemini's IPO could pave the way for increased institutional investment in the digital asset space, further validating the crypto market. Gemini's IPO is a major story, but there's always more to uncover. Stay tuned as we wrap up the biggest stories of the week and give you the essential takeaways. That was a rapid-fire look at the biggest moves in crypto. Gemini is aiming for a massive $317 million IPO on the Nasdaq, signaling strong industry confidence. Sky Token is soaring thanks to a $75 million buyback program designed to boost its market value. Gemini has officially filed its IPO details with the SEC, targeting a $2.2 billion valuation under the ticker GEMI. And Gemini continues its public offering plans, seeking substantial funding to fuel its growth in the digital asset space. Don't miss out on any of these critical updates. Hit that like button if you found this valuable, subscribe for more cutting-edge insights, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Share your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all our social channels for real-time updates. We'll see you in the next one.